Wow, isn't this an absolutely gorgeous phone? No, this isn't the latest Samsung Note smartphone. This is actually the Samsung Note 9. For those of you that have been following me throughout the years, as subscribers, you guys know how important the smartphone is when it comes to my YouTube channel, because that's my primary electronic device that I use to record videos. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you guys different ways of changing and adjusting the settings so you don't have to upgrade your phone. We all know how expensive smartphones can be. Nowadays, it can cost upwards of over $1,000. So I actually purchased this Samsung Note 9 back in November 2018 as a part of a Black Friday sale. It was $400 off from retail price of $999.99, so we just rounded up to $1,000. So I ended up paying only about $600. Now the Samsung Note 9, even though it's a 3-year-old technology roughly, it has an internal memory 128 gigabytes with a external microSD supporting up to 512 gigabytes. Now the latest is actually a Note 20 and Note 20 Ultra. The Note 20 itself costs about $1,000, with the Note 20 Ultra $1,300. That's very expensive, guys. I don't want to pay out that much money. The only changes that we made is basically upgrading the rear and front camera, along with the front and rear video supporting like 4K to upwards to 8K videos, but we don't even have 8K monitors, right? So first off, we're going to talk about memory. So if you go to your settings and go to device care, the storage capability internal is only 128. That's not enough. See, I only have about 70 gigs left. Now this is when this micro SD card will come in handy. You guys will not believe the ridiculous deal I got on this. The Prime Day deal was $35.99 with additional $1.80 off with the Lightning deal. So the price now for the SanDisk 256GB microSD card is only $43.86 for the 256GB version, and I did some calculations. That's the cheapest gigabyte per dollar. $36 is a ridiculous price to pay for such high memory, considering a couple years back this would be pretty expensive, like I think probably like $80 or $90. So I did some math. This came out to be about 14 cents per gigabyte. I couldn't believe it when I did the math, because the 128 and the 400 gigabyte actually came out to be more expensive than the 256. That's why I decided to go with this. And of course, and also the Samsung Note 9 can handle upwards to only 512 gigabytes. But I wasn't going to pay over $100. That's a little bit too much memory. It comes with the micro SD to regular size SD adapter too, but we're not going to need this because we want to put this straight into the smartphone. Nicely wrapped up too. So some devices take regular size SD, such as I think action camera or trail cameras, so it still comes in handy. So the first thing you want to do is power down your phone. Once the phone is completely powered down, you're going to use this ejection pin. If you don't have one of these, you can't find it, you can probably use a paper clip on the top of the phone on this notch. You simply press it in, it should pop out, and this is where the SIM card and your micro SD slot is. So you don't want to move the SIM card. It looks like I already have a 64 gigabyte micro SD card, but that's not enough. We're going to push that out of the way. Make note of the orientation. Okay, we want to insert it facing up. Okay, making sure everything is flush and locked down in place. There's like a tiny little snap sound. We're going to insert it in the tray. All right, and then power on. Once the phone is fully powered on, it looks like there's a notification about transferring file SD card. I don't need to do that. Let's go to settings. device care, and in storage, there you see the SD card showing that it's roughly 256 gigabytes free. It uses some for coordination with the phone. Alright, so now we have a lot more memory where I can store my 4K videos, which I've been shooting. Now I'm going to show you guys how to adjust the settings of the camera and also of the video so you can improve the quality of your YouTube videos. So for many years I've been using 1080p videos. That takes pretty much a standard amount of memory, but of course when you upgrade to the 4K or 8K video, it takes about 3 times more space. That's why I need an extra memory. So if you go to click on camera and go to the settings icon, you see right here the rear and front picture megapixel. Now on the Samsung Note 9, it's pretty much standard. The front camera is 5.2 megapixels with the rear camera being 12 megapixels. You can't really adjust that higher than that. With the Note 20 and 20 Ultra being both 10 megapixels front with a 12 megapixels rear. So not a huge improvement. I'll just click on one to show you guys. I have it at the highest resolution, 12 megapixels, 4.3 ratio. You can adjust it accordingly, whatever you want. See, highest setting already. But the video quality is the ones that I've been looking for. First of all, I want to also turn on the video stabilization, so it has a more smooth video, especially if you record moving a lot, especially exercise videos or jogging type. Now for the rear video, I am gonna change that from the standard Full HD 1920 by 1080p 60 frames per second up to the Ultra HD 3840 by 2160 60 frames per second. That is what's called 4K video. All right, so I have it there. That's for the rear video. Now for the front video, of course, it's a weaker camera. You can't go to 4K, but QHD 256GB by 1440, 30 frames per second, that's called the 2K video. So for those of you video editors out there, you have to adjust the scale accordingly so it matches your different videos if you combine front and rear videos. All right, I have that. Front and rear video adjusts to highest capability. In the Pro video, that's just a specialized setting. I'm going to change that also to 4K video, and everything is good to go with video stabilization on. I forgot to mention 4K video, rear video cannot handle video stabilization, so you can't adjust that because it's not designed for that. And lastly, if you want to change where you want to store your videos, let's say you run out of space in your internal memory, you want to switch it to the MicroSD card, which I've just recently added. You want to click on storage location from internal storage to the SD card. Now I don't want to mess around with the advanced recording option, high efficiency video. That basically converts the .264 video to a .265, and not all electronic devices or video editors. I think Instagram won't handle .265 or what's called HEVC video, HEVC, high efficiency video. So I'm gonna leave that off. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now I'm ready to go on my vacation to record plenty of exciting videos just for you guys. Take care of yourselves.